We are headed up 72, and the Rio Grande tracks are on our left. See them there? And the Denver skyline is over there. I'm not sure I've got it in frame. We're heading up towards Coal Creek Canyon. There's a new development in the area around tunnel number 1, and we're going to take a look at that, both from the plain view end of it and from the Coal Creek Canyon end of it. Rocky Flats used to be off to the right there, and that closed quite a while ago, but there's supposedly still plutonium in the soil around here, which makes me wonder why on earth they're building houses in this area. Seems crazy, but I guess anything for money. Alright, so we'll hit Plainview first, then Coal Creek Canyon. June 3rd, 2022. On the right, which is north, there's a gigantic new housing development, and by new I mean like last 5 years, called Candelas, and there are just hundreds and hundreds of houses there. And Rocky Flats was just over there behind those houses. In a minute we'll go over the Rio Grande siding that used to serve Rocky Flats. I guess the two activities at Rocky Flats were, one, fabricating and machining high explosive devices or components that went into nuclear weapons, and also machining, fabricating plutonium stuff. So this is a pretty nasty process they were engaged in. Where's that siding? I'm not conjugating properly because I'm so tired. Alright, I'll turn the camera back on when we get to the siding. So the Big Ten curve is right up there, center frame. If you don't know what you're looking for, you'll never find it. Maybe I could zoom in. Okay, there it is. Center frame. You can see hopper cars. Those are a windbreak. Here's the siding. Look towards Rocky Flats. They've torn down all the buildings and everything up there. This is 96 and 72 intersection here. Over there, there's an overpass over the Rio Grande Railroad. And there's some decent houses up there with views of the Big Ten curve. Last I looked, they were selling for about $1 million. Let's see, they would be up there. And they're virtually impossible to see from down here. I see one, but there's like 2 parallel streets with a bunch of houses on them that are desirable. Alright, so we'll go to Plainview. Oh shit, you can clearly see the new development there. See all the scraping and scratching in the ground? They are really vandalizing that hillside. Yikes. We're still climbing towards Plainview. So most of the homes built in this area were just built, you know, on the land with minimum modification. That new development is completely reshaping the topography to make usable building sites. Okay, why does it say no trespassing? This is the public crossing at Plainview. Trains? Trains? No trains. Stop, no public access, private property, keep out. Alright, I guess I'll turn around. So I'm not going to be able to see the new development. It's over there. Crap. I thought I'd be able to see something from here. We'll just have to enjoy the view. How about that? Over there is where Rocky Flats used to be, and there's a wind farm, yuck. And we can't see it right now, but there's the Denver skyline is in the center of the frame if there weren't trees. And that's the Rio Grande Railroad. Down there is tunnel number 1. The ideal way to get a look at that construction site would be to walk the tracks. But there's a private property, no trespassing sign here. Bummer. Alright, so we'll go look at it from the other side. Over there is the Denver skyline. The lighting isn't good, and it's kind of hazy. Well, it's raining. Alright, we're going to turn west or uphill on Coal Creek Canyon Road, State Highway 72. So that hunk of rock there is is tunnel number 1. Tunnel number 1 goes through that. And you can see all the scraping and scratching going on up there. And they're not just making a couple little flat spots, they are doing some massive earthwork. That little cut up there is for the tracks. And so then surprisingly, a very large portion of the development is behind the tracks. It's on the other side of the, well, I mean, behind the bridge, on the other side of the bridge. So kind of like up the canyon as opposed to behind the tracks. See that? That is some pretty serious earthwork. They're going to have some pretty nice slides there in the future. Mudslides and fires. Here's the bridge. Shooting into the sun, isn't that great? And then up here is the access, the entryway, the entrance to the development, and it is elaborate. Look at that. Holy cow. They are moving thousands and thousands of cubic yards of rock. This is like California level destruction. I'm going to turn around and go back. Okay, here we go with the better lighting view. big bundles of PVC. That's one way to keep people from coming in. Just park an excavator in the way. Look at that, they've already got big erosion above the cut. So the land and the permit sold for, well, the ask was $9 or $9.5 million. And it looks like they're gonna put a ton of money into the earthwork. I thought that was gonna be the access drive right there. But boy, was I wrong. Look at that. Yikes. Alright, I'm going to take a couple stills.